What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Crypto Bubble Club video, and today we are going to look at the cryptocurrency market as a whole and do a couple of quick analysis of three of our favorite tokens, coins, maybe our favorite, we'll see. Alright, so let's begin with the cryptocurrency market capitalization. As you guys can see, money is starting to flow back in, and we are at currently 450 billion, pushing 451, with a 24-hour volume of 23.1 billion and a BTC dominance of 34.5%. Pretty normal. I'm not going to take that as the market is healing all of a sudden. Let's take a look at 24-hour changes. As you can see, there's a lot of green across the board. A lot of green across the board. Now, do keep in mind, guys, something very important, right? It is a change from the 24-hour factor, right? So it's accounting last night at 2 o'clock in the morning and how low the markets were. So in comparison to that, it's pretty easy to be high up there. But don't be fooled and think that the market is doing way healthier than yesterday. All right, so for the first analysis, we're going to use newsbtc.com. They've just released an article on the weekly analysis for Bitcoin to the USD and if there's making a recovery. Over here, as you can see, there's been a steep decline. That's pretty much what's been going on for the past like 24 to 48 hours. Bitcoin did, in fact, decline towards the 7,500. This is true. According to the report right over here, as they mentioned, that Bitcoin had a major decline below 8,000, and right now there is a struggle to move above 9,500, which is leading them to believe that it may in fact go down again. It's a pretty interesting article. I think that you guys should definitely have a read about it. It's talking about how essentially Bitcoin was well above 11,000, then we saw it decline to 10 and then 9, and then broke the supports of all of those barriers all the way down to 8,200 and then 8,000. It broke all of those things. And then during its downslide, it did go all the way down to 7,500, which was pretty intense, but right after that it corrected itself and went right up to 8,000 really quick. Another key pointer that this article points out is that, you know, if we're looking at the Fibonacci retracement levels from from $11,820 to $7,599, it did move above the 23.6% line. But they're saying that there's a lot of resistance in the 9,500 to 9,600 and even the $10,000, and that the market is facing a huge sell-off at or before the 38.2% Fibonacci line. And they're claiming that that's kind of why they believe it's going to be pretty hard for the current recovery to really push above 95 or 10,500. And I do kind of agree with that. I don't believe that the bleeding is over. And we're hearing all these awesome news articles pop out today just to kind of support the uptrend from yesterday. But don't forget, that's just yesterday, not the overall market bleed. All right, so now we're going to use the same website. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum, which is one of my personal favorites. We look at the chart over here, pretty much what you're going to see. Ignore this high point right over here. I don't know if this is a great indicator or not, but Ethereum did go down to $740, which is like, oh my God, such a sweet buy zone in my opinion. But I didn't even see that go down. I don't know when that went down. I saw 800 and I was a little skeptical to not buy. I mean, you know, to buy, and that was a little downfall for me. But who knows? Maybe we might see it go down even lower. Right now, one of the things that, okay, so right over here, it's pointing out that it did have a sharp decline. There was a break point at the bearish line supporting the $1,115 in a 4-hour chart. I don't use simple FX, so I don't even know where this is going. But the pair is currently correcting high. That is true. It is pushing towards high, but it is absolutely facing a lot of resistance in the upside of 1020. Which, by the way, I knew it was gonna crash. I didn't think it was gonna crash this badly. Just like like 2-3 days ago, if I had waited, I could have gone in at 800, 700, whatever. I would have made so much money because I had sold at 11.99 at the time. Over here it mentions that Ethereum's price is bearish against the United States dollar, but it is stable against Bitcoin, and I can concur from what I'm using in my Binance trades. I can see that when I'm usually tracking ETH to BTC, it's a pretty stable. You know, as far as now, the bars are pretty stable, so I can't really make any flips or anything of that nature of it on that. So this is for Ethereum. We're gonna look at its So for Ethereum, we're going to look at its Fibonacci, which we're going to use from 1150 to 740. And essentially, it did manage to pass the 30 and the 50%. Right now, it is seeing a good amount of resistance for the 61.8%. So the 10,020 to the 10,025. So looking over here, we're going to look at the Fibonacci retracement levels for Ethereum at between 1150 and 740, which was like pretty much the downside. When it hit 740, it corrected itself up back to the 800s, and it did manage to recover up to 31 and the 50%. So right now we see there's a lot of resistance on the upside at around 1020 and 1025. So at present, the 61.8% is seeing a major resistance, and the next big stretch, if we're going to be able to really pass that. So because there's a huge sell-off that it's not going to be easy, and they're reporting that it's not going to be easy for the buyers to kind of clear the 1020 line and push past that. So we're going to have to just see over time what's really going to happen, because with the crypto market, guys, it's freaking shocking to say the least of what happens. All right, guys, I'm not going to do a third coin. Really tired right now, but I want to end the video, and before I do, I want to say something about all of this FUD and FOMO, or whatever you want to call it. Is that I've been kind of reading the charts for a while now, like analyzing pretty much day in and day out the activities of what's going on in terms of Ethereum, Bitcoin. Those are the two most stable I believe in. Those are the things that I would always hold my money in as long as I am in cryptocurrency, at least until further notice. But another serious disclaimer is that, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a professional. I don't necessarily know what I'm doing, but I hope that I do. And, you know, like I say in every video, don't lose your money. But what I did want to kind of make clear is that in a lot of these scenarios, you see Ethereum, and you can look for yourself, you don't have to take my word for it, is that it does see huge declines. You know, it does go from $800 to like 500, which is almost a 40% decline. You know, so going from $1,400 over here to 800, it's pretty much this happening in a bigger scale. That's it. You look at this, look at that. It's you can in a sense say it's a market repeat of what's going on, right? So for example, like, because this is down over here, I am thinking there's going to be a little bit of an uptrend over here, you know, but like people have said, there's a lot of resistance, so we're going to have to see how that plays out, you know. Any little bit of news could definitely, you know, sway into this direction up or down, and we're just gonna have to stay on top of it, guys. Best of luck. I still believe in Ethereum heavily. I still believe in Bitcoin. I still believe in cryptocurrency as a whole, obviously, and you know, it's solely up to you if you do. I don't want to force anybody. Oh, we lost $1 billion. No, but we'll get it back, and some more. Alright, guys, that's pretty much that for now. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy the video. Hope you did. If you did, leave a like up below. Have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Don't lose all your money.